Okay, so 7.12 was what? Acid or base? 86, acid or base? 32, acid or base? 110, acid or base? What is 110?
No, I mean, what you had up there a while ago was 7.12, 76, 34, and 82.
I changed it. Okay, what is this number? What is the 110? PaO2. So is this, what's our level? Is it 80 to 100 is normal, right? So we're a little bit too normal. We just know we need to turn our oxygen down a little bit, our FiO2, okay? So we're okay with that. So we're just going to call this normal. Anything over 100 is, considered too high. So it depends if you're oxygenating the patient too much, then you have, you can go up to seen them high as 5, 6, 700 PaO2s. You got to just turn it down. Okay, so step 1 said, are we acid or base? We determined we are what? We have an acidosis problem because we have 2 A's here in this problem, right? Acidosis. Step 2 is that respiratory metabolic involvement, and how we've looked to see if the matching A or B goes with the respiratory or metabolic value. And when I say matching, I'm talking about the pH. We start with the pH. It's an A, so it's acidic pH. Then we look to see which one matches that, our respiratory value or our metabolic value. Which one matches here in this case? It's the respiratory value. So we're looking to match it with the A, which means this is a respiratory acidosis. Now we need to determine step 3, which is measuring compensation. If the pH is within normal limits, we know it's compensated, okay? So if the pH is outside normal limits, then we go to step 4. Is this pH within normal limits?
No.
Okay, so since the pH is not within normal limits, we need to go to step 4. Step 4 tells us to look for partial compensation, and that's by using the odd value to see if it's within normal limits. Is the odd value here, which is the only B, is it within normal limits? No. If it's not within normal limits, then it means it has begun the process of compensation. So this blood gas is now partially compensated respiratory acidosis, right? Now, we need to look and see if there's oxygenation going on. Do we have oxygenation taking place? Yes, we have oxygenation taking place, a little bit too much oxygenation, so we're just going to consider that normal. We don't have to state a level of hypoxemia because there is no hypoxemia here. The patient is not hypoxic, they're just considered normal. So I would say that this blood gas is partially compensated respiratory acidosis, okay? And that's about as far as I would take this blood gas.